New tonight, the North Carolina Senate approved a crime bill in wake of that deadly stabbing of a woman in Charlotte. Changes to bail policies and the death penalty are among the proposals legislators are considering. One amendment prompted some Democrats to actually leave the session. Also new tonight, people in Charlotte gathering to honor the life of Irina Zarutska, who died in Charlotte in that stabbing attack that prompted the legislation. We're going to get to that vigil in just a moment. First, though, WRL's Willie Danley was at the Senate tonight and joins us now live from the legislature.
Well, Dan, nearly every Democrat that was in Senate today walked out in protest for what they're calling the politicization of the tragic death of Irina Zarutska. New tonight, in a 28-8 vote, the state Senate passed a bill that aims to restart the death penalty in North Carolina. The bill would also make it harder for people with a history of mental illness and criminal behavior to get back on the streets following arrest. All of this takes place after the fatal stabbing of Irina Zarutska in August.
Good first step in ensuring that those in our communities that are mentally ill are in mental hospitals and not in jails, and those that are dangerous criminals are in jails and not out on the street.
The original crime bill had support on both sides of the aisle. That was until Senate Leader Phil Berger proposed a surprise amendment that aims to restart the death penalty, which has been paused in the state over legal challenges.
And that just led to a complete eruption among the Democrats who felt it was an unfair move for him to make, that it was politicizing what had been some bipartisan agreement on this, and they said was just politicizing the tragedy of her death. Most Democrats in attendance left the floor in protest. The ones that stayed behind called the move to reinstate the death penalty disturbing and unnecessary. North Carolina hasn't executed anybody in nearly 20 years, but the death penalty does still exist here. We just haven't used it since 2006. It's been held up due to court cases, due to other legal reasoning. This bill will now go to the House, where it is expected to pass. It could be on Governor Stein's desk as soon as the end of this week. Tune into WRL News at 11 o'clock for more on this story. Willie Danley, WRL News, live at the legislature.